Some of the best fishing in the world always seemed just out of reach. That is until last spring, when my good friends Bob and Mindy Rich invited me to join them, along with their other guests Sandy and Sue Morett, on a fishing odyssey. Traveling on their 900 Falcon jet, we would circumvent the globe, cherry-picking the hot spots. Today on Sportsman's Journal, fly fishing legend Sandy Moret and I go toe-to-toe with waves of bonefish on the exotic flats of St. Francois Island, one of 110 in the archipelago known as the Seychelles. Our first stop after leaving the States was the isolated and bonefish-rich Christmas Island in the South Pacific, situated 1,200 miles south of Hawaii in the Republic of Kiribati. After a quick clearance through customs, our party was shuffled past palm trees and small villages to the Captain Cook Hotel about 30 minutes away, where we'd be spending the night. And it wasn't long before our rods were rigged and we were off to the same flats where I'd caught my first bonefish 16 years earlier.
Got it.
Already coming tight.
I like this little walkway. It's pretty classy.
Hey, it's good for aging fishermen and broken down skiers, huh?
There you go. Look at this shark right here.
Oh yeah.
Look how black the tip on his fins is.
Don't you love flats that are alive?
Yeah, that is so cool.
You know, I think most flies, for the Bahamas and Christmas Island and typically smaller bonefish are based around the clouser type of a look. Crazy Charlie?
I think so too. I think Charlie's, gotchas a great fly.
But you still have a sophisticated Keys crab pattern, huh? So is it your favorite?
I love crabs. You know, crabs are in, I think, every ocean. They're good to eat. And I think bonefish eat them everywhere.
But your crabs here, you've got two different looks. You got some that are a little bit more of a traditional brown. Is that more of a Keys crab, or are you just trying to match the color of the bottom?
I like that. I like the little rubber leg idea on it. And it gives it a, you know how when a crab swims into a hole or something, he wiggles his legs like that and everything. I think that'll have a good look. But these are still my favorites. I love that little tan crab.
And obviously that coloring right there is going to match this bottom.
Matches the bottom real well. And
well, I'm going to steal this.
Yeah. And if something doesn't match the color of the bottom, it's not going to last long.
I hear you there.
It's not going to last long at all.
Thanks, cuz.
The bite is on.
All right, Sandy.
Ooh, there he goes, there he goes.
Now he's talking to you.
I was thinking about taking up golf again, you know? Hey, I can almost barely see him right here. Andy, these guys have got camo on. Some kind of camouflage.
I've never seen such light-colored bonefish. I used to think, Sandy, I could see these things.
There's what they look like. There's what they look like.
Get going. You know what? They're not
he's
easy.
white. He's pure white. Look at that. Look at that.
Well, it's amazing because the coloration here is so much lighter than what we're accustomed to.
That's
you get them just in the wave, in that white sand, they just disappear.
Cat bonefish, go away. Wading flats for bonefish is just such a classy way to fish for these creatures. They're up here foraging. They're in a predator mode. They have very little threats up here. Maybe some sharks might get them or something, but they're up here. They're the predator in this environment. It's so cool to put yourself in a position to sneak up on one, put a fly in front of him so that he becomes really the predator, and he jumps on that fly and perceives himself to be the predator, and yet you're the ultimate predator. When you set the hook and strip that, then you've reversed the tables on him and hooked him, and it's such a unique little thing, little window of something that you do outdoors and relate to nature and the world. And that's one of the neatest things about getting up here and wading. And you can go for miles and miles and miles across these flats.
It has been nearly 2 decades since my first bonefishing experience on Christmas Island, and it was somehow reassuring to know it was just how I remembered: pristine, skinny water and tons of fish. But we still had a long way to travel and lots of fish to catch. So the next afternoon, we were off to the remote Australian outback, where Bob and I would do battle with barramundi, one of the most popular game fish down under. And from there, it was on to a place I'd heard about for years, but had only dreamed of one-day fishing: the Seychelles Islands of the Indian Ocean, where Sandy and I planned to continue our pilgrimage to a couple of the world's most exotic bonefish destinations. We first flew into the capital of Moret, and from there, a short flight put us on Alphonse Island, where we found a resort and accommodations second to none. The next morning, we boarded the 40-foot mothership Tam Tam for a short run out to St. Francois, where Sandy and I experienced what, for die-hard flats fishing fanatics, can only be described as heaven on earth. Wow, does this look good, guys? Sandy, let's go enjoy this, because this is one of the great things in a flats fisherman's life.
Yeah, what an opportunity to be to a place like this. I mean, it's
you ever caught a fish in the Indian Ocean before?
No.
That's almost an oxymoron, isn't it?
Caught them in the Atlantic, caught them in the Gulf, caught them in Yucatan, caught them in the Pacific, but we got another ocean to go today.
Oh man, this is going to be great. It's exciting seeing fish coming, isn't it?
Oh, this is just gorgeous. Okay, I got them now.
I like this kind of long, slow retrieve, I don't know how you guys do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Guiding.
Oh.
He's coming up on it. Yeah,
I think we got a nibble. Hey!
Sandy! It's good!
It's good in the Indian Ocean.
Oh, it's a nice shot.
Oh, yes. Yes, it is.
Hey, you don't have a bonefish earring for nothing, do you?
Well, I gotta have one. If I don't catch the fish, I've still got a bonefish to look at. Yeah. Yeah. Whoa, there's a run, there's a run. There's a cranker.
Is that a bone coming here?
11. For the single for a while. There you go.
I've got one down here. There he is. Yeah, baby.
Go, baby.
Life is good.
Okay.
Oh, you just have to love.
You want me to crank him in for you?
Let me see the love.
You draw me, huh?
Oh, it looked like a bonefish to me.
You know, it's amazing. We are in the middle of nowhere, the Indian Ocean. We have just stepped off the boat, so you can see they're 50 yards behind us. We've had a double header. We've seen a number of other fish, big milkfish. I mean, this place is so prolific. It is awesome. I mean, I've heard of the Seychelles for a long time, but it's pretty hard to believe exactly how good it is because it is tremendous. Boy, what would I pay to have the last hour of a tournament right here? Huh?
That would have kicked me up 3 places last month.
Hey, I think there's a good chance you can win the tournament in about a half a day right here, standing in this spot. You know what's nice about this, Sandy, is your average fish is much larger than the ones we saw on Christmas Island. You can see these
are very nice fish.
They pull good.
Yeah, little pork chops, you know, they're big around. Got a little girth.
You know what's also nice? 2 shots, 2 fish.
Hey, that's a nice fish, Andy.
It is.
I think you got the hang of that.
This is nirvana. Thanks for joining me.
Oh, God, thanks for having me on this one.
We're not just going to catch them, we're going to block them.
Yeah,
it's fun to get even with these critters once in a while.
Finally. Of course, knowing bonefish, they could stop right now.
You're right.
But I got a feeling. It's going to work. See the stingray? All the mud coming up.
Yeah.
You look at them feeding. You know, you can learn so much just watching fish. You learn so much about how to work it in those days when you only see 1 or 2. I think you learn a little more about how to catch a fish.
Because a lot to fishing is reading the fish, watching their body language and understanding what they want.
That's right. Yeah.
Do you agree that good fishermen can catch a lot of fish, but a great fisherman can catch a fish that doesn't want to be caught because of his knowledge of what you're talking about?
I think that really is one of the things that sets great angler or gifted angler. He reads the fish and he somehow has some intuitive thing in him that he can read it and trigger that strike impulse where
he can feed that fish.
Yeah, there's a lot more than just putting a fly in front of a fish and stripping it. There's a lot more to it than that.
Well, let me see you feed one of these guys right now. Talk me through it.
Now I'm going to spook them all.
I don't think so.
Let's see what we can do here. Oh yeah, somebody's looking. No, he'd look the other way then.
One's coming now. Here we go.
There you go.
All right, brother.
I think we got a little nibble there.
Sandy's in the house.
Stomping through the living room.
Hey, they're still there too.
Here, slide over.
I'm gonna get me one.
Oh, mine came out. Beautiful.
You got my, here it comes. Here he comes. I'm going to right too. Here he comes. Look at it. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, double feed.
It's not real.
It's not real.
It's not real.
This is like Disney World.
We win, or this place wins, I should say. Anybody can win here.
This is too much, Andy. This is too much.
And look, they're still in the house. That's a bonefish condo right there.
That really is. What a biomass.
The sphere. Oh, how many days would it take for you to start hating this place? Never. Chrissy, I found a new home. Well, for us.
Yeah. See, that's what things.
That what happened to you?
Yeah, that's what happened to me. Yeah, but you know, I don't feel bad about it because
there's more. In Sandy's own words, he was born to fish. Ever since he can remember, he's had a passion for catching critters. After selling his successful beer distributorship in Miami, he moved a little further south and opened Florida Keys Outfitters, which caters exclusively to fly fishermen. But it was on the water where his name and world-famous reputation were made. Winning a single tarpon or bonefish tournament isn't easy, let alone 3 gold cups and 5 fall flies as Sandy has. And his expertise isn't limited to the skinny water. He's caught great game fish all over the world. Legendary Keys guide Steve Huff recently told me, "If I ever really need to catch a fish, I want Sandy on my bow." Well, not surprisingly, Sandy's island home reflects his free spirit, his fishing success, and his passionate love of the outdoors, which is renourished at the end of each day by a ringside view of the water and sky, wrestling for possession of the setting sun.
I think I love bonefishing the most because where they live, the area around them, the beauty of the places you see them. They're such sleek fish. Sometimes they're in schools, sometimes there's a couple of them, and they're just so hot. And even more than that, just the lore of bonefish is so cool. If I could have one fish, one situation that I would never get tired of, it would be to have a good bonefish, a big bonefish tailing, or even in water where his back's out of the water, and have him down light and down current so I can see it. If I can see it and be able to put that fly and know exactly what's happening, to read that fish and to see and know that I've made the right move, and I can see him hump up and wiggle and that dorsal fin back and forth and everything, and then to come tight on him. That to me is the ultimate bite in sport fishing.
And here in the Seychelles, the bite was nonstop.
There he is. Got it. All right. Running for cover.
That's too much, Andy.
Sandy, if anything, because these fish are so plentiful and relatively easy to catch, what is there to learn from this if not just sit back and enjoy it? You know?
I'm digging. You know what? I'm sitting here watching you fish. I'm just watching. It's just.
It's kind of cool to just watch these fish come up on the edges and.
Yeah. Who said fishing's not a spectator sport? It's just a beautiful thing to see. It is beautiful.
Well, it's like watching those fish on that ray, you know?
Yeah.
To get in their house, well, in the Keys, you don't have this opportunity.
No.
Or really, for the most part, anywhere else in the world, maybe Christmas Island, but they're so hard to see.
Yeah.
But how often do we have a chance to get in their house and be a visitor? Doesn't happen. You know, tarpon, that can happen because they're so plentiful.
Yeah, sometimes you see hundreds of tarpon, and sometimes in the summer out on the 9 Mile Bank in the Keys, you'll see schools of hundreds after, for a couple hours, but this just goes on and on and on.
It really is.
I like watching it, but you know what? I think I'm going over here and catch this one.
Okay, bud. I can't blame you for that. Yeah, you can only spectate for so long.
That's right. Enough cheering.
Smaller one. This one swallowed it. I'm just gonna cut this off.
Look at the tails down there on the edge. Ah, I can't stand it. I can't stand it. Coming on, Andy. Here they come for you.
Is there milk here? Yeah. you're not with the one you love, love the one you're with.
Shaking his head. Walk over me. Go ahead and walk over me.
Let me gaff him for you?
Are you good?
Yeah, we're good.
Chaos.
Put that T-bore to use.
Yeah.
You can tell Ted we wore a couple reels out in the Seychelles.
Might have to have my brakes adjusted when I get home. I'm down.
Hey, that's a nice fish, Sandy. They'll never forget us, will they?
I think we damaged the population there. What a day of fishing. What a day of morning of fishing. Holy smokes.
St. Francois is synonymous to bonefish as St. Andrews is to golf. I really can't recall having experienced better bonefishing anywhere, anytime. The fish here are big, plentiful, and well worth the trip halfway around the world. Being able to fish here with Sandy Morett, one of the truly great fly fishermen in the world, was like living the ultimate dream. Sandy handles the long rod like great artists handle a paintbrush. But instead of dabbing his genius on canvas, he performs his artistry on the water. The time we spent together was unforgettable, as was this entire world tour. We circled the globe, caught some great fish, and did it with the best of friends. And yes, we did it in style.